What up, GS3 for JP in the house. Right now, I want to talk about, focus. I want to talk about, man, I don't know if I'm going to have enough gas tomorrow. Anyway, I want to talk about, relations, rambling relations, part 6. Still addressing the guys and stuff. Okay, truthfully, you young men, if you're under 22 or haven't finished college and are going to college, I suggest you refrain from having any type of sexual relationships. If you are dating or anything, I suggest you put your dating second and your studies first, okay? Because it's very important that you get that education. When you're at home and you don't have anything to do and you and you're meeting your girl or whatever, study, read, you know, it's very important. Anyway, when you, let's say like for the guys who go out looking for girls, okay, for me, I like chasing women. I love it. It's fun. I get a lot of no's, so that's probably why I say it's a good thing. But it is a good thing because sometimes you get these girls and you push them and they date you and then it's just trouble. So I just learned earlier, hey, no, it's a good thing. But if you're gonna chase a woman and stuff, you know, what I do is like I'll talk to them and stuff, and then if I like them or start to like them or something like that, then I'll just I don't know why I'm going this way. I'll just straight up ask them, you know, hey, are you beautiful? You know, and if they say no or I don't think so, then you know I'll keep talking to them, but I won't take it further than that. It'll just be, you know, that conversation and leave it at that and stuff like that. But if they say yes, then you know I could take it a step further, you know, and you know see what's going on, you know, because some women even they think they're beautiful and everything, and for me, that's an indication that I can definitely date them. However, some of them are busy or you know they might have a boyfriend or it could be anything, you know. But you know I don't even worry about that. I'm like fine. But you know if they say they're beautiful, then I know I can establish some type of a long relationship, even if it's just been as a friend or something like that. What I said, the reason I use that is if you get a woman who has don't have a positive outlook on their physical beauty or their facial beauty or stuff like that, then you know that's just an indication that her foundation might be not so steady, you know, because like if you go out to dinner or something, there's other women around and there's other beautiful women around, and if you're looking, because it's natural to look at other people, it's natural for your girl to look at another guy, it's just human, you know, it's just natural, you know, and you look at someone else and you're like, oh, you think she's pretty, you're like, you know, I mean, if you're like E40 and them say, if you are let me think. Okay, I can't even say that. But anyway, you know, if you the type of person that you know is scared to you know tell what you're thinking, and you'll say no, I'm not looking at nobody. But if you know you real, you just say yeah, you know I'm looking, you know, and while you looking, you know why not? You know, it's a beautiful person, you know. You know, you just have to have your guards up. But, you know, if you got to marry, if you're dating a girl or marrying a woman like that, every time you turn around and look at what you're looking at, you know, that's just that foundation that's not stable that you just didn't check up on. And it's very important that you start a relationship with a woman who's not, I would not necessarily say jealous, but a woman who's confident in herself and her looks, you know, and things like that, you know, and because that's basically most of the problem's going to come from. Of course, monetary is going to be one, and then, you know, once you date them for a long time, and you know, everyone gets used to the routine, and you don't work on the fire, you know, and if she gets out of shape or whatever, you know, or you think she's out of shape or whatever, you know, those problems happen too, and if you don't constantly saying she's beautiful or walk up behind her and grabbing her, or doing things like that, other people are going to come along and do that, and she'll be more attracted to them. So, it's a lot of work to keep a relationship anyway. Let's see. But what you have to do is understand that a lot of things change. Like in working status and stuff like that, the weather, anything can change you. So, you just have to look for that. Like I said, hopefully I said that, just find something simple that'll never change, and that's what you fall in love with. But then don't be gullible and be stupid and, just marry someone that's just, straight up, it ain't gonna work, you know what I'm saying? Unless you just like that type of life, because sometimes it could be exciting. You get a girl that's just really out there doing her thing, and sometimes, it is exciting, being with them wild women and stuff, or the women that you say wild, but, they just living them life, they living their lives instead of just existing and stuff like that, let's see. And basically, what you have to do, another thing too, is you have to consider is, as the years go by, you're getting older and your mind changes too. And you have to understand that she's going to change too, physically and mentally and spiritually, whatever, and you have to be ready for those changes, and prepare yourself early. What if my wife does this or this or this or this, or my girl do this? Am I going to be able to stay with her? Or how I'm going to handle, different situations and stuff like that, So there's lots to consider when you start thinking about, looking for the type of woman, And a lot of people say, look for the ones that's dressed nice and wear nice jewelry and stuff like that, Basically, you just want to find someone that's just pretty much secure in herself, and all that other stuff is just superficial and things like that, Because a lot of people put their confidence in their financial status and stuff, and you can blow a bubble as big as you want, when it comes to financial status and stuff like that. But one day it's just gonna it's gonna pop, it's gonna pop, and it might pop when you get older, but it's just, it's not gonna last. So just be careful of the women that you date and stuff, because there's some good women out there. And the best thing that I say, if you really want someone, if you really, really, really want somebody to be with you and not to leave you, and you for sure they're gonna always, I can get some gas, and you're sure they're gonna always be there, then the best thing to do is either marry your best friend or turn around, because there's always someone chasing you. But like I said, you gotta find out who they is, because usually when a woman come to you, that means she pretty much tested you out, and she's going to pretty much do what you want her to do. But then there's other women that, chase these guys that are weak, and, and they'll just grab you and just use you for, their satisfaction too. So, it's kind of hard, but the best thing to do, like what I do, is I just play dumb, and like when the girl come on to me, I just like, okay, whatever, and if she really wants you, she'll come out and she'll tell you straight up, or she'll give you clues and stuff, But like I said, when you start dating, and it goes for years and years at a time, and people's attitudes change, and lots of things changes and stuff, and you just have to say, hey, are you going to be ready for these changes? And is she going to be ready? Because, the older she gets, the more mature she gets, the more mature you get. And then, you got these younger kids coming up, and they probably mentally immature, but physically mature and stuff. And some of these young men coming up, and a lot of them, they're in good shape. And, these women, they still want to, hey, everybody wants to be a player. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be a player and be able to, strut their stuff against somebody or on somebody or whatever, So, it's just a lot. I'm just, like I said, I'm just rambling. It's just a lot. But, I think that's about it. I guess I better quit. Well, I just went over 10 minutes. I didn't want to. But anyway, that's about it, just save as much as you can, and just be careful. And when you meet these women, just start talk to them. To get into a relationship, it's a lot of work, and a lot of training, a lot of studying, a lot of questions and stuff. And the more you talk, the more you ask questions. It's okay, because it's okay to break up a relationship after 6 months and you can recover. But it's terrible, when you get married, and break up after a year, and she'll do fine because she can find someone else and you feel bad, or vice versa, so it's a trip. I would talk about the women, but since I'm not a woman, I don't know. But I can just say things about the women, to the women about the guys, just be careful of the guys you meet, because some of these guys out here, some of them out here doing their thing, and everybody praying on who they praying on and stuff, playing who they playing on and whatever, just got to be careful. But nowadays, women are getting stronger, and there are more opportunities out there because there are more women, and women can network with women, and you guys can get that money on, and but you still I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. A lot of women talk about the guys and girls fighting. You guys really don't have any problems, Somebody said, well, you black guys hate black women, and you just ask them, the guy, because you doing this, it's just like, you can always put people in their spot, and just read your history and find out, because it's a lot of things that because really a man don't want no weak woman. He think he does, but if you get a man and he thinks he wants some woman to always listen to what he's saying, stuff like that, your best bet is just leave that guy alone, unless he pimping you or whatever, and you're making money, you living good. But if those things aren't factors and stuff, just leave them guys alone, because they're gonna run into someone. All guys gonna run into some woman that's gonna be able to control them, and that's the truth, And it might not be when they're young, but when people get old, things happen, and not much don't change. Not much don't change, huh? Not much changes and stuff. So, but I think the things that I said too, can apply, to that I said about the guys, chasing women. The same thing, girls chasing guys and stuff. You're just looking for the bite and all that stuff, but it just get to the point where guys now they're losing their jobs and women getting out of jobs, and do you want to take care of some guy? It's just a lot. It's just a lot that you have to do, and the same thing too. You meet somebody, you pamper them and build their confidence up. Don't expect them to stay. So, but anyway, that's it. All I had to say. I'm out with this. Done. Finished. You guys, good luck out there. I've been married 3 times. Not ever didn't get married because of love, and the women I married didn't marry me because of love. I think I just provided some sort of luxury or something for them. But I'm sure it wasn't love though. One escaped from home, and the second was just lonely, and the third one's just responsibility, so try to do better than what I did, because you can. I'm out. Peace.